Alright, so I'm back with part 8 of the Undead Only series. So last time, we finally secured all of the land north of the wall. Well, I think I've secured it for now. You never know what the enemies are planning. A sudden army of like 1,000 or two might just show up and retake Craster's Keep for all I know. But either way, the plan today is to march south. The army of the dead is finally going to attack the wall. And we will not stop until all 4 castles along the wall belong to us. For centuries now, the wall has acted as a barrier and prevented us from accessing Westeros. But not anymore. You're going to have to pretend like we didn't go south of the wall to go to Castle Black in previous episodes. But unfortunately, unlike the show, we don't have a big-ass dragon to come along and burn a massive hole in the wall. So how are we going to get south, you ask? Well, they left the door open. It's as simple as that. They have left the door open for the army of the dead to just march on through. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We are just going to march through the gate, go south of the wall, and eliminate these castles, starting with Eastwatch by the sea. So I guess it's time for the Undead Horde to march. There's nothing else left for us. Hopefully none of our land gets sieged, but we'll have to find out. So far it's looking pretty good. We have made it to Eastwatch by the sea with no sign of any enemies sieging our land. There are 350 defenders in this castle. We could starve out the garrison. That would knock off a lot of the defenders. The garrison's double the militia. But we'll have to see. If the enemies start gathering, I don't think we'll have much choice but to attack. Well, this has been an interesting siege. Not a single person has shown up. Well, I guess they don't care about you lads, I'm sorry to say. Not a single lord even made an appearance. Usually you get 1 or 2 just standing behind you. Even if they do nothing, they at least stand there looking at you, just watching you. But nothing. Well, I'm sorry to say it, lads, but no one likes you. And now you're gonna have to die. Alright, men, we have a nice easy siege to begin with. We should get this over and done with pretty quick. And it looks like winter is coming. This is great. It would be pretty cool if the further south I went, we just brought the snow with us. Although that being said, one of my Night Kings just got ballisted. That's a bit unfortunate, I won't lie, my friend. But we have to keep moving. We can't allow one Night King to stop the attack. Alright, we are going to have to chop our way through these defenders. Come on, men. Let's cut them down. Who shot me then? I know it was one of you. There we go. Oh, he's still alive. We'll cut this man in half as well. There we go. Oh, and another. And I think we're done. Well, this castle will soon be in the hands of the army of the dead. The men are just running through right now. I don't really think there's much left to do before it's ours. Not a bad way to start the day, eh? We only got 31 new recruits. There wasn't many people here to kill in the first place, to be honest with you. And we only lost 9 men. Although that being said, we have rescued a giant. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. What is the weather like up there? Can't believe we only see the guy's feet. I don't know what's in that big sack of his, though. I don't know why he needs to keep a big sack on his side. What do you reckon's in there, lads? What does a giant keep in his big jolly sack? Now here is the problem we have. We need to manage the garrison to prevent them from retaking this castle. For if we give them the 200 that I have been giving every castle, we are actually going to drop down to 340 troops. This is not good. The army of the dead's numbers are dwindling. We need to find a way to increase those numbers now, I think. I think I'm going to run north very quickly to try and get some more giants. That would come in handy. Not bad. We got ourselves a nice batch of giants. That's 8 to add to the army, although they are already retaking Eastwatch by the sea. This is not good at all, lads. We are now going to have to sprint south as fast as possible. And did we lose it? Oh, man. That's 200 undead just gone already? What kind of army did they use to take it? Who took it? What did you do? Really? Just when I said it's going well for the first time, this happens. And now all the lords are gathering to put an end to the army of the dead. But I say not today. We will not fall to the likes of the land of the living. Bring it on. I will cut down every single last one of you. This is an interesting choice by the AI. Instead of waiting for those extra 150 troops, they've decided to attack us as they are, and they're actually outnumbered. They reckon they're going to win, but not today. You have got to be kidding me. Even when we're south of the wall, we still end up battling in this canyon. Does this canyon stretch from the north to the south of Westeros or something? I don't know. But are you ready, men? Are you ready to take down the land of the living once more? They have disrespected us once again by retaking Eastwatch by the sea, so now they must die. The mounted archers are charging at us at full speed. And now the rest of the cavalry. Alright, is this all you have? Is this all you have to offer? You know what to do, men. You know what to do. Cut them down. You have a javelin, my friend. You can have a javelin. And now the rest of you must be cut in half. We have Magnus with some fresh recruits leading the army of the giants. This is great. That's it, men. Do not falter. Cut down the land of the living. There's just some archers left now. I don't think there's much other than that. Hey, buddy, turn around. There's people. Oh, okay, really? Really, my friend? Don't worry. I'm gaining on them, lads. I am gaining on them. They will not escape today. That's another one. Oh, no, we've lost too much speed. They're getting away. Well, it looks like this battle has pretty much come to an end. We have defeated the land of the living once again in a brutal battle. I don't know how many men we lost. Let's take a look here. Okay, we got 23 dead, 62 wounded. But we do have 88 fresh recruits in the army. So overall, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we have managed to rescue 5 Night Kings. I don't know what the enemy were doing with 5 Night Kings. But welcome to the army, men. I won't say no to some Night Kings. How many times did I just say the word Night King? Alright, we're back up to about 400 troops, which is great. And now I am going to retake Eastwatch by the sea. So the enemy has decided to gather a few more lords and attack us once again. They outnumber us by 13 this time, so at least they attacked when they had number advantage. But I mean, the extra 13 isn't really going to help them though. I'm sorry, lads, but your time has come. There's no point hanging around. We are going to run at them at full speed. The enemy cavalry's on the charge already, but I don't care. This one right by here is mine, lads. Okay, he's not mine. This one is mine. Nope, this one. Okay, I'm missing them all. Come on. We gotta get one of you, surely. You, my friend, die! Someone just die already! I don't know what house we're fighting. It's someone from the Riverlands, but their shields just remind me of a giraffe. It's just yellow with brown spots. Alright, we're going to cut our way through. Come on. We can do this, men. We can do this. I'm seeing a fair bit of red in the kill feed, but we are winning overall. I think we have the enemy trapped and exactly where we want them. The giants are clubbing away, and this battle is over. It's just the odd bit of cavalry now that's been a little bit of a pain, but anyone else is either dead or running for their lives. If we take a look at the leaderboards, the Night Kings killed 112. That is actually great. That means we can increase our number by quite a bit. We got 128 fresh recruits. We did lose 29, but not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, well, we have starved the new garrison that the Riverlands put inside Eastwatch by the Sea, and as a result, there's only 17 militia left. I'm just going to send in the troops. I ain't going to bother sieging it myself, and we only ended up with 1 wounded. Not bad, men. Not bad. But we have rescued some prisoners. 5 Night Kings, a giant, and 72 undead. Welcome back to the army, my friends. That is what we like to see. Alright, so I'm going to put 200 troops back in the castle again. Not that it did much, to be honest with you. But we need someone to defend this castle. We're also going to wait here for a little bit and see what the enemy does. I'm interested to know what kind of army they used when they retook Eastwatch to take down 200 men that quick. It must have been a lot of them. Alright, the enemy don't seem to be making a move on the castle this time. Maybe they learnt their lesson. I don't know. The rest of our land is still secure for now. But I guess this means it is time to move on to the next one. We are going to march on Castle Black. It is time. The mightiest castle along the wall has to fall. Today is the day. Let's march, men. Let's march. Wait a minute. Is that it? Is that all that's here? There's just a garrison of 160? It can't be this disappointing. If I starve them out for 9 days, there will be no one in this castle. What? Well, I don't know what this is about, but 2 guys have decided to attack us. I mean, we outnumber them easily. I really don't know why they've done this. We could send in the men. Let's see what happens here. Do we suffer a lot of casualties? We will. Okay, we will retreat. Do not do that. Do not make that mistake again. I guess we're just going to have to attack them. You've got to be kidding me. Even when I march to Castle Black, I still find myself in this canyon. What is going on, lads? Is it the same canyon? Is it a different canyon? I don't know. Is this all a dream? Is this even real? Oh, we're having a bit of a mental breakdown. The Night King has fallen apart. But either way, we're just going to tell the men to charge, and we will soon get rid of these enemies. They will soon fall and join the rest of the land of the living. Although they're not really the land of the living once they've fallen. I guess they're just the land of the dead. Hold on a minute. No, not again. They've convinced the undead to fight for them. It must be through slavery, lads. There's no way the undead would willingly join them. I'm not that bad of a leader, am I? I'm trying to create a home for the undead soldiers. Why would they want to turn against me? Oh, there's some more cavalry coming. There goes that guy's horse. I'm just going to kill this horse. Why not? Off with its head. And chop. It actually died. Nice. But it looks like this battle is pretty much over. The enemy are retreating, and what's not retreating will die shortly. Good job, men. Good job. You know what? I'm going to give my White Walker companions some nice fur hats. Why not, lads? That's it. Rock the fur hats. It's a bit cold outside. There you go. Don't say I don't do anything nice. I can't believe this just happened to me, but I just executed all of my companions. You might be wondering why, but it turns out giving them all those fur hats completely broke my game. After I put the fur hats on their heads, I could not load anything that involved loading their characters. So we couldn't view the clan screen because it loads them. I couldn't view my party. I couldn't go into battle. I couldn't do anything that involved loading their characters. And then I tried going back an autosave or two, seeing if we can go back, and it just wasn't working. So in the end, the only way I could think to fix it was to murder them. They're gone. They are no more. Oh man, poor guys. My Nightwalker generals are gone. Why does the world of Westeros have to be such a cruel place? Alright, well, it looks like the enemy have once again summoned an army to take us down. This time there's nearly 600 of them versus our 335. They have actually outnumbered us by quite a bit this time. The AI is learning. Although that being said, if they waited a little bit longer, there's an extra 250 men on the way. And I mean, with that extra amount, they'd easily outnumber us and would probably absolutely slaughter us. But either way, we are going to continue to fight. We're going to give it our best shot. And let's meet them on the battlefield. Alright, follow me, men. Follow me. We are nearly outnumbered 2-1. This is going to be an interesting battle. But the army of the dead does not give up. Alright, don't worry about following me, men. We have a lot of horse archers firing at us. Just attack. Cut down every single one of them. There are a lot of them, fair play. It seems they have gotten themselves stuck on this hill though. I'm trying to chop my way through them, but I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, to be honest with you. Why did they pick such an awkward place to fight? Can't just pick a nice field or something. No, you gotta run halfway up a hill. There's Lannister troops fighting amongst their armies. I don't know why. I don't know what the Lannisters are doing this far north. But they die all the same, I guess. Hold on, is that some Kingsguard as well? But there's no king here other than me. You should be guarding me as your rightful king of Westeros. Alright, well, it looks like the enemy is now in a full retreat. This is great. We are pretty much done here. If we take a look at the leaderboards, we lost 35, but we did gain 188. Although that being said, we also have a lot of wounded, which is a bit unfortunate. But overall, not too bad. I can't complain. 188 fresh. Oh, 189 fresh. Oh, the Night Kings are still killing. Alright, well, it looks like the Night Kings slipped in some cheeky kills at the last moment. And now we got 202 fresh recruits. Oh, 203 fresh recruits. And we rescued 2 giants. I don't know what happened to my boy Charles in that battle, but it looks like the undead must have ripped his flesh off or something. Left him with just some teeth and eyes. Alright, well, the garrison of Castle Black was actually involved in that battle, so as a result, they're now down to 27. We may as well just send in the troops and get this siege over and done with. There's no point hanging around and delaying any longer. And there you have it. Castle Black is now ours. A bit of a disappointing way to take it, but we'll take it all the same, I guess. Alright, once again, we are going to have to leave a garrison here, I think. There's 400 militia here. With an army of 400 militia, I don't think we're going to have to worry, to be honest with you. We are going to have to get that loyalty up, though, because the militia won't fight for us if the loyalty is too low. In which case, we need to manage the town. Cancel anything you're building, lads. Stop all the building. And do the festival and games default. That should increase the loyalty even more, and in which case, that should be good. Should be good to go. The militia can defend Castle Black for us, which means I won't have to give up any of my army. Alright, so while Castle Black sorts itself out, we have run into a slight situation. Someone is sieging Eastwatch by the Sea. We can't allow that to go unpunished, so we're going to check it out. And there's 900 Westerland soldiers. The Lannisters have marched an army this far north just to take my castle. And now Castle Black is being sieged by the north. Okay, we're going to have to make our move, I think. How many defenders are here? Are the defenders doing well? What's the situation, lads? The defenders aren't doing too bad, to be honest with you. Alright, in which case, we're going to make our move now. Get rid of these. How many lords are there? There's 7 of them. We'll get rid of these and we'll go back to Castle Black. Alright, undead soldiers. We will not charge the enemy this time. We will just sit here and wait for them to come to us. Don't get twitchy, men. Hold your position. Do not show fear. Alright, that's our Laura cavalry. You got this, lads. Who am I kidding, men? I am the Night King. I will stand on the battlefield with you until the end. Well, the initial charge by the enemy cavalry was a disaster for them. It really did not go well. The undead are just built like tanks. I think next time if we ever do a playthrough like this again, I think we definitely do need to modify the undead. We can't have them as strong as they are. I mean, I have their damage set to realistic, so they're taking the full amount of damage from the enemy. They're not taking anything reduced or anything. They're just stupidly overpowered. But we're now going to charge the enemy and clean up, I guess. Alright, this one's mine, lads. Don't you worry. There we go. And another. There we go. Alright, regroup on this side of the hill, men. The enemy reinforcements are on their way. If we just hold our position against the cavalry and get these over and done with before the infantry show up, that would be great. Alright, this one's mine. There we go. Oh, and another. There we go. I think I killed his horse that time. There we go. Alright, the enemy forces have arrived. Let's charge, men. Let's bring an end to them once and for all. I can't lie though, lads. The armor of some of these soldiers is pretty cool. Even the Lannister armor, I gotta give it to them. They do look good. It's only the helmets I'm not a fan of, to be honest with you. Lannister helmets, just not a good style. The enemy have a lot of crossbows, and they are actually just mowing us down right now. We are suffering heavy casualties from this crossbow firing line. It seems that crossbows might be the undead's weakness. That's what they've been missing all this time. Alright, well, I think this battle is pretty much over now, isn't it? We are done here, men. We are pretty much done. We're just going to clean up on the last remaining survivors. But this battle is over. Another victory for the army of the dead. Alright, let's take a look here. We lost 52 men, which isn't great. Those crossbows at the end there inflicted a lot of casualties. If only they formed a crossbow firing line and just gunned us down. That is all they have to do. And we would be screwed. We have no shields. We're out in the open. But hey-oh, the AI doesn't have any brains. But we have 157 new recruits. Not bad. Now we have to get back to Castle Black and inspect the damage over here. What's going on? Okay. I guess this is our punishment for allowing Arya Stark to live. She has assembled over 1,000 Northmen. The militia inside Castle Black is fighting for us, but at the same time it is also getting massacred. This is not ideal, but if they can weaken them a fair bit, I'll just swoop in and clean up the rest. There you go, that should do nicely, and we're just gonna clean up. There are 9 Northern Lords in this army that we can execute, so let's get her over and done with, I guess. This is our fault for leaving Arya Stark survive. What is this? A new battlefield? It's not in a canyon? It's an open field with a nice flowing river? Have we made it, lads? Is this what the land of the living is like? It's not a cold, deserted wasteland in the middle of nowhere. Fresh water. I can't believe it. Alright, we are getting attacked, so we probably should charge. But I can't believe my eyes. We are fighting somewhere other than the canyon. The cold, desolate canyon. Alright, those mounted archers are proving to be a bit of a pain. I won't lie, lads. Half the army is run at the enemy infantry, while half the army is run at the enemy cavalry. That's a poor decision on my part. Hopefully that doesn't backfire. But we'll have to see what happens, eh? We're going to have to cut down as many Starks as we can. You know the Stark motto, you know, the lone wolf dies while the pack survives. Meanwhile, the pack can all die together. Although that being said, Arya is the only Stark left, so she is a lone wolf. So going off her motto, she has to die. Well, it looks like the northern armies are in a full retreat. We haven't even killed half of them, I don't think, and they're just going for it. We cut down about 250, the rest have just gone. Not much we can do about that, but if we take a look at the damage done, 84 fresh recruits, not bad at all. Alright, now that we have secured Castle Black and Eastwatch by the Sea, it is time to keep the attack going. We have only taken half of the wall. We still have the other half to take, and then we're done. So I guess it is time to march on Nightfort once again. The Night's Watch's time has come. It is time to take them down. The Watchers of the Wall, the shield that guards the realm of men, has not done a very good job. I'm assuming they are responsible for leaving the gate wide open. It is their job after all. You are the reason the land of the living is dying, my friends. We would have been stuck on this side of the wall otherwise, if only someone remembered to close the gate. But either way, we are now going to march. It looks like we're going to have a pretty easy siege. If we starve out the garrison, there's only 150 of them. So this should be a nice quick one. And I don't think the Night's Watch are in a position to fight back, to be honest with you. We have this guy watching us with an entirely wounded army. How's it going there, pal? Alright, and here we go. Let's go in, quick in and out, and get this over and done with. And then we will march on the final castle. We don't have very far to run before we reach the walls, so to be honest with you, those ballistas probably won't cause much damage. By the time they actually get up there and man them, we'll be pretty much inside, I think. Alright, archers, you get a javelin, my friend. Okay, you can have another one. We're running a 2-for-1 sale. There we go. Alright, can we actually kill someone in one with this javelin? Nope. We can't even hit the man. How about for there? Okay, we didn't kill him, but we did hit him at least. And the men are already in the castle. We've cut down the initial defenders. There's just dead bodies everywhere. This siege is pretty much over already. One of these days, we're going to run into an army that is just going to form the biggest firing line the world has ever seen. And they're just going to mow us down. But until that day, we're going to continue to execute them all. But either way, this castle now belongs to the Undead. The Nightwatch can't defend it. It is over. We're done here, men. We are done. Let's pack it up and go. 57 recruits, not bad. We're going to need some recruits to leave in this castle. Alright, that is 3 for 4. We just need the final one now. Alright, Undead soldiers. I know it has been a tiring day. I know we have been up and down this wall non-stop. We have been cutting down our foes left, right and center. But we're nearly done. We have nearly taken the entire wall. We just have to take a place called Shadow Tower. It doesn't sound like the friendliest of places. Who knows? Maybe it's just in a place where the sun doesn't shine, hence the shadow. I'm sure it's not some evil, dark-looking tower. Alright, what are we dealing with then? There's 350 defenders, but once again, if we starve out the garrison, we're down to 150. This is just going to be a repeat of Nightfort. This is going to be a very easy siege. Alright, well, the enemy lords are gathering, but some of them have entire armies that have starved to death. You can see the odd guy here with like 0 men, 5 men. I don't know why they're here if their entire army is starving. But hey-oh. We'll just leave them be, and we are going to march on Shadow Tower. This time they have 4 catapults. Could be interesting. Or it could be boring. Who knows? Alright men, you know what needs to be done. This looks like a copy and paste of the last castle. But do not fear, the enemy is going to be flinging big rocks at us. But it's nothing we haven't seen before. Alright, brace for impact. Here come the big rocks, men. Okay, they're already flying over our head. That's how long it took them to shoot. We've already run past their catapult fire. Alright, well, this is going to be another easy one, I guess. Oh, that being said, someone just took out about 15 men in a single hit. Although all 15 of them got wounded. Alright, can we hit this guy all the way up there? We can! Alright, do you want another javelin, my friend? There you go. Headshot? Hang on a minute. We hit that guy in the head and he's wounded? Show me a man who can take a javelin to the face and walk it off. How is this guy wounded and not dead? And is that the javelin that's currently in his face, or is that someone else's javelin? I don't know, but that man is an absolute beast. Either way, this castle siege is pretty much over already. All I did was impale a man and we're done. Good job, men. Good job. The Night Kings killed 74. I killed 1. Alright, so we're going to have to drop off the garrison as is tradition at this point. 200 undead soldiers. We are down to 400 now. But there you have it. We have conquered the entire wall. That is what we set out to achieve today, and that is what we have done. Overall, it's not looking too bad. Now, our next step is to work towards Winterfell. What do you think, guys? What route should we take to Winterfell? Do we just follow the road and go straight to Winterfell? Do I go for these castles, then Winterfell? Do we pay the Mormonts a visit first, then Winterfell? Or do we go to the Dreadfort, then Winterfell? I think you're noticing a pattern here, lads. Either way, Winterfell is the end goal. No matter which route we take, we will get there eventually. And once we have taken that, who knows what's next? Do we continue the playthrough and go south? Or do we call it there and find another fun challenge to do? Because this one, I have to admit, this has been one of the most fun challenges I've done so far in Bannerlord. But as I said, let me know what you think we should do next. That is going to be it for part 8 of the Undead Only series, and as always, a big thank you to the Gwaggles members for your continued support, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.